Welcome back to Southpaw TV, where you will never see an open panel with a bunch of grown men gossiping about other men's money, hiding their face with no AC. Devin Haney basically admitted that he agreed with every single thing that Bill Haney said. Devin Haney basically admitted that he ain't got no voice. Whatever his daddy say, he cool with. Devin Haney just tweeted out, "Anything my pop say, he's speaking for me when I'm not there." So what Devin is basically saying is that he's gonna let Bill Haney write checks that he know his ass can't cash. What Devin Haney is basically saying that he is gonna continue to destroy his legacy by letting his daddy speak for him. That's what he's saying.
I know Southpaw TV.
I'm gonna tell you what I think Devin Haney really saying. I think Devin Haney is really trying to say is blame my daddy for me not fighting on pay-per-view. Blame my daddy for the entire world hating me. Blame my daddy for the entire boxing world cooking me every single day. Blame my father for in about 15 years, I will only be remembered for having my daddy speak for me. That's what Devin Haney's saying.
I'm coming to Brooklyn and I'm looking for T.O. and the senior, and I'm gonna see what you scared of.
Look at Bill Haney limping down the street acting like he looking for Teofimo Lopez. Look at Bill Haney at 97 years old, walking with a limp, trying to get attention on social media. This is what the world has came to. You can't trust the old man with a cell phone, especially in the sport of boxing. He's gonna destroy your career the way Bill Haney destroyed Devin Haney's career.
I don't know what happened, Richard Hitchins and your team. I'm still standing right here with George. The press conference seemed like it's over. It looked like you might have got ran out of the building already. I don't know what happened. Where did Hitchins go?
I feel bad for this young man right here, Mr. Sean Haney. I think his father, Bill, is forcing him into the sport of boxing. I think that Sean Haney, the tennis player at heart, does not even want to box. I think that Bill Haney is forcing this kid into a sport where he's definitely going to get himself hurt. I think that Bill Haney is forcing a tennis player, a kitty cat, to join the sport of boxing to live vicariously through his son.
No more narratives can be created.
And I think that if Oscar De La Hoya never came out with these pictures back in the day, he would definitely be respected more in the sport of boxing. If Oscar De La Hoya never was Oscar De La Fishnet, he definitely would be the most respected promoter in the game. Oscar De La Hoya would beat the brakes off of every single promoter in the game. He used to be a professional boxer. The man was a champion, Olympic gold medalist. That's why they call the man the Golden Boy. Say what you want about Oscar, the man never dug nobody like Devin Haney.
I did get death threats.
Oscar De La Hoya basically either Canelo Alvarez and Eddie Reynoso hold gym today on his clapback Thursday with a cane.
6 of Eddie Reynoso's fighters have tested positive for PEDs. I mean, look, I've known Jaime for over 10 years, and he always tested clean up until his last camp with Eddie and his fight in Riyadh.
Oscar's right. Eddie Reynoso knew exactly what Munguia was taking. He knew what Canelo was taking. Oscar Valdez, and the list goes on. Eddie Reynoso, the worst trainer in boxing history.
Because you have Crawford jumping up 2 weight classes to fight Canelo, who's a natural light heavyweight. Life and death with Madrimov. What do you think Canelo's gonna do to him? Run him out of the ring!
Oscar De La Hoya is right. At 154, Bud Crawford did not even drop Mr. Madrimov. Didn't even wobble the man. He gonna skip 160, go to 168, and beat Canelo. Yeah, alright, keep on thinking that. This is a money grab for Mr. Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez.
Now, what the media is reporting, and it's circulating, is that Canelo Crawford is the biggest fight of the decade. The fight will take place during the day on September 13th in Las Vegas. During the day. So Canelo will fight during the day on Netflix just to accommodate UFC Noche later that evening on a different network.
De La Hoya's right. Canelo fought in Saudi Arabia on Cinco de Mayo. No Mexicans in attendance. On Mexican Independence Day weekend, he's gonna fight in the daytime. No Mexican boxing fans will be watching. Canelo does not care about no Mexican holidays no more. He on his way out. He about to retire. In my personal opinion, Bud Crawford and Canelo should be Canelo Alvarez's last fight. I do not want to see the man no more.
Aren't you embarrassed? Aren't you embarrassed?
And Jaron boots Ennis, the man who was scared to go to 154 because Bud Crawford was at 154. Feels safe now going up to 154. Eddie Hearn announced that Jaron boots Ennis from the softest city on the face of the earth, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is moving up to 154. How do y'all feel about that? Like I said, in my opinion, he only going to 54 because Bud Crawford ain't there no more. The man scary as hell. He from Philly. Philly soft.
Sometimes I feel good.
Dan Kambosos said, would you like to see Boots vs. Virgil Ortiz on the Canelo Alvarez and Bud Crawford undercard? I definitely want to see that. We all know that Jaron Boots Ennis been ducking Virgil Ortiz for years. The man scary as hell. He is from Philly. And George Kambosos, slow your damn roll, bro. We saw that press conference yesterday where George Kambosos and Richards and Hitchins was talking crazy to each other. But after that press conference, George Kambosos told Fight Hub TV, I got real killers that'll come in a second.
Shit.
Do y'all think that George Kambosos got killers on his team? Do you think that George Kambosos got killers that will come in a second like he say he do? I don't think so. George Kambosos is just whooping, trying to sound tough on the internet. He kind of remind me of them YouTube channels that have open panels. That's right. Could y'all imagine a YouTube channel with the open panel? Grown-ass men screaming back and forth at each other with very feminine energy, talking about other men's money. Mind you, none of these dudes ever threw a punch a day in their life. They are too scared to show their face. That's kind of like that.
Man, Southpaw TV keep it trill, man. For real.
Speaking of a scary individual, Richards and Hitchins finally respond back to Gervonta Tank Davis when Gervonta Tank Davis said he helped out a whole lot of weirdos in the sport of boxing.
I put the work in myself. Nobody gave me no chains. Nobody gave me no cars. Nobody bought me no apartment. Nobody went and used a platform and said, put him on my undercard or do this. I did this with my hard work, my dedication, every opportunity that was given to me.
Mr. Richards and Hitchins is trying to diss Gervonta for being signed with Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions, but the man forgets that he was signed to Floyd Mayweather and Mayweather Promotions. Richards and Hitchins had the same co-sign that Gervonta Davis did. It's only one difference. Richards and Hitchins ain't no damn Tank. Richards and Hitchins ain't got knockout power the way Gervonta Davis do. Richards and Hitchins is not a marketable fighter. Gervonta Davis is. You're looking crazy right now comparing Gervonta Davis to you when you had the exact same cosign that Tank did. No excuses, you soft as hell.
Southpaw always got some bullshit he want to start.
And Amanda Serrano, the GOAT, the greatest female fighter of all time, post up on Twitter. It is what it is. Zero drama. As y'all can see, her hat says the GOAT. She got a gold chain around her neck. Is she sending shots at Miss Carissa T-Rex Shears? Absolutely, and I love it.
Aren't you embarrassed?
This is what Miss Carissa T-Rex Shears wanna though. Carissa T-Rex Shears only feels comfortable if she's in tour with somebody on social media. Carissa T-Rex Shears can only exist in the sport of boxing if she's causing drama on social media. Amanda Serrano is only giving her what she wants. And y'all know on Southpaw TV, every single day I give y'all the latest boxing news of the hottest topics in the sport of boxing. That's just what I do. Get mad if you want to. I'm not one of them channels who is forced to go live every single day. Has an open panel with grown-ass men talking about other men's money. I got a question for y'all. Type it up in the comment section. What do you call an open panel channel with grown-ass men bickering back and forth about another man's money? Mind you, none of these dudes threw a punch a day in their life. Never did no type of dirt a day in their life. What do y'all call channels like that? I bet y'all watching this video right now like, yo, Southpaw TV, please say my name. I need some type of attention. I will never say your name, bro. We about to hit the 100K subscribers this year. Well, y'all just gonna sit back and watch, arguing on the internet like a bunch of females.
Hey.